Alright guys, let's get a reading in for you and your person. Get the sage going. Okay. Alright, Spirit, what do I have? What do you have for my collective, please? I'm actually going to scoot this closer. We have great fortune, murky thoughts. Okay, so this is sideways. I always go with what Shadow Divination says. If it falls sideways, it's what you're currently going through. And this is happiness, innocence, and a carefree attitude. So this is like, at one point you knew that you were destined for something. You knew you were destined for something greater. But like intrusive thoughts just kept coming into your mind, but you are currently standing in the position of you're good, you're going to be fine. This is you being emotionally and financially stable. It doesn't really say anything about your person though, but let's see what's going on here. Let's see where your person's at currently. Your person is also in the mindset of wealth and material gain. If you two are together, this could be a power couple dynamic. Your person does not want to tell you what's going on. And right when I said that, the messenger card for news came out in reverse. Okay, this person has lost money. This is the card of, it's the card of theft. I don't know if somebody's stolen money for them. Hold on one second, that's a little bit too loud. Okay, I hope you guys can still hear that. Like, I play it to help relax. Anyways, okay, so you could have been, so you guys are linked. Okay. You guys are still linked because you're still mirroring each other. Usually when a true couple is together, what happens to one is going to happen to the next. Like, because you're mirrors. So maybe you went through a time of losing money, and now it has to reflect on the other person. I don't know. Let's see. Nothing literally, nothing is wanting to come out. Okay. Or they're not wanting anything to come out. They lost their money due to another woman. Okay. You see this? This other woman in reverse. They took a risk with another woman. Maybe they sent this other woman money. Maybe they thought they could invest in someone, or maybe they thought that this woman was going to do right by them or show up and be there. But with this card, whenever I see the bear, I always think of a mama bear. So this could be a baby mama, a baby daddy, whatever, you know, a mama, papa bear, whatever. It could be, you know, you have a child with somebody. This masculine could have lost money due to someone that they had a kid with. You know, they may have sent them an email or a message to the masculine. They said it has something to do with the child, but it doesn't. Maybe they thought they were sending money for a child, to help a child, but it didn't go to help a child. It went to help a man, another man. We have a mediator here. It caused conflict. It really caused conflict with someone who is married. Like, this could be like a father figure, or, I mean, this could be you if you're whoever the masculine is. It's either you're masculine or it's a older masculine that your person knows. Like they went to this person for advice. Okay, guys. There could have been thoughts that someone was sick, or someone in general was sick, and it could be the person that that your person was dealing with could have thought this person was sick, but literally the illness card is in reverse. Maybe they are healed. This masculine may have sent this feminine money thinking that they were going to get together. And I think that the feminine canceled plans. They could have faked an illness. They could have started a fight. And for others, like, this masculine may have sent this feminine money so that they could stop the fight. Someone here, someone in this energy could have even talked about relocating, moving, to be with this other feminine energy. And someone here contracted. This masculine may have made plans to relocate or said that they would relocate. Now, this could be a feminine energy in a masculine. It could be a female who is in their masculine energy saying, well, I will move there and we can be together. Maybe this is the reason why your connection ended. Someone said that they would move. Either your person said that they would move, or this woman in reverse, which could mean she is in her masculine energy, said that they would move. Well, there's a sickness that comes up through one of them. And someone contracts an STD. Like we got the siren here. So someone was seduced. Fox. Okay, so this could be this woman in reverse seduced your person by being deceitful. Maybe they said that they would give your person something, or they would do something for your person, or they would move, or they would come visit, or, you know, something along those lines. And that person just straight up lied. Like maybe your person was sending this feminine energy money, and that's the reason why they had money and they lost it. Sorrow is now on the bottom of the deck. And they're realizing possibly that, did you warn this person? Because you're about to get the props. Okay, marriage. Are you married to this person? You're going to get news about this sadness because they believed the false person. And look at this. You could have literally pointed it out to this person. This is not your true person. You could have literally been sitting there pointing, that's not the right person. Some people have lost jobs. This is not for everybody though. And after they lost their job, or if they just went through a time where they thought they were going to lose their job, they were supposed to go into a time of introspection and do some healing, and this person is still refusing. You think that this person has done healing? They have not. They have not went inside and looked at themselves. They are not willing to take accountability, and I think I'm going to move that before I catch something on fire. Like, there's been enough fire going on around. Okay, so we got materialism, crossroads. We have the sun. Someone here is... they're trying to figure out what to do. And it's... the choice is going to be made something to do with money. Or maybe this is you having the luck and the optimism to grow this wealth. I'm going to tell you right now, if you, it's the one, it's you, it's whoever the feminine energy is. Long road is in reverse. Okay, so it's coming, the long road is coming to an end. Like, you may have been struggling financially, you may have been going through a time of hardship or whatever, but that's coming to an end. Something that you're doing is about to pay off. And make sure that you don't let this person back in if literally... Oh, yeah. It's about to commence, all right? So brace yourself, because the things that you have been working towards, they may have been stalled. See, some people can... what's the word I'm trying to think of? Kind of jinx or hex your energy by putting negative energy towards you. But what is meant for you will always be for you. It will always come back around if it's meant to be for you. Does not mean a person. That means the blessings that were coming for you. It does not mean a specific person. If you are meant to have love in this life, love will come back and find you. It will find you when you are ready. If you are meant to be abundant in this life, and you've worked towards it, and so you are deserving of it, then that will work its way back to you. It can be delayed, either by your energy or by others, but if it's meant to be for you, it's going to be for you, okay? Because God does not have plans to destroy you. He has plans to help you prosper and grow, as long as you're doing what you are supposed to be doing. Now, if you're out there like doing everything you're not supposed to be doing, you may get it really fast if you pray for it, but you may lose it even faster. So it's kind of like that whole, you see some people and they instantly get what they wanted, what they prayed for. But because they instantly get it, they don't appreciate it. They don't honor it. They don't respect it. They don't thank God because they finally received what it was that they were asking for. They are just living with an ungrateful heart. Now for you, if you worked hard for it, you could be in the energy of being appreciative. You're going to honor it. You're going to respect it. You're going to take care of it. You're going to nurture it. You're not going to just let it die, And I think that's what this person did. I think your person received you as a blessing. But it wasn't because of their blessing. It was because it was supposed to be your blessing collective. You were supposed to receive the blessing of this person. You were supposed to receive this love that you had been praying for. And they came in, well, you may have been in the right energy, but if your person is not healed and they just see that everything was easy with you, they got into the energy of taking you for granted. And God is not about that. We are made in His image, and He wants us to be respected and honored as well, especially if we are His children, So you're only going to be able to disrespect or dishonor His children for so long, and God's going to put a stop to it. And He's going to say, if you can't value this, I'm going to take it away. You're going to be in a timeout, or you're going to lose it forever if you keep doing it. Especially if it's like your twin, like your true counterpart, or like a divinely guided soulmate. Usually divinely guided soulmates are a lot easier connections because they're meant to come in to, like, say if you had a twin flame come into your life and your twin ran, or your twin had many choices to choose you and to heal and grow, and they didn't. And so what will happen is you will be sent a divinely guided soulmate. So Spirit wants you to be very practical, okay? They want you to get grounded when this person returns. They want you to be prepared. Because there could be someone coming back into your energy because they feel the loss now. You felt the loss before and they weren't there. Now they're going to feel the loss, and it's going to be up to you to decide, are you going to be there? Are you going to let this person make you feel guilty for not being there when they weren't there for you? A lot of you, you're going to be stuck in a stalemate, like, because you know about a Queen of Wands energy. But collective, I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what you choose, you're good. Because Spirit says you're good on your own. Okay? You have to remember, though, whoever you choose to go with, their karma is going to become your karma. Karma's not always bad. Karma, a lot of times, is very good. Because if you do the hard work, that's your karma. You know, you earned something. Something good is going to come to you because you put that energy out into the world. It's going to return. Now, what is that? You need to really look at the people that you have in your life. Are these people putting out good, or are they putting out bad? Because I just heard pay the piper. Some people are even contacting demons to get what they want or to get where they want to go. And there's always going to be a day when payment is due. And if this is the person that you are with, you need to be very careful, because if someone is okay with making deals with the devil because they're okay with getting themselves hurt, it usually passes off to the person that they love. Because if a demon can't hurt somebody the way that they want to punish that person for payment, because demons like to cause the most destruction, they'll literally go after the people that that person loves the most. And if you are connected to that person when it's time to pay the piper, it's not going to be good. You're going to have wished and prayed that you were out of this situation. For some of you, I am hearing that God saved you. You may have been mad at everybody, everything. You could have even been mad at God because this person was gone out of your life, but they had to pay the piper. And Spirit did not want that punishment to fall on you. You could be stuck in a stalemate because you are just waiting in your time where God is allowing you to prove your faith. He has pulled you out of something to protect you so that you do not have to pay the piper along with the person who did all the bad to reap the piper. It'd be like the crossroads demon. You know, you make a promise with a crossroads demon. If I can have this, then I'll promise this. And that's never good. Okay? That's never good. Because there is always a payment due. You don't want to be around when the hellhounds come for you. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? So you may have thought you were getting punished, but you may have been being protected the whole time. Okay? Because Spirit needed you to be in this Queen of Cups energy. Literally, Spirit needed you to be there. They needed you to do something. They needed you to be a leader. It's going to be when you step into this role completely, that is when this Ace of Pentacles is going to start coming to you. When you step into your true purpose. And for some of you guys, I'm hearing you have been tested over and over and over and over again. Not by God, but, you know, the adversary who comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Because you know that once you're about to step into your purpose, the devil will come to try to kill, steal, and destroy your path so that you can't make it there. Unless you tap into your intuition this person that's returning, you're going to need to be very cautious. You need to remember what this person has done to you. You need to decide what do you want. Remember, when they link with you, they will take upon your good karma, but you will take upon their bad. And you need to decide if you're ready for that, or if you want to put up those 10 wands, that huge boundary, to make sure that, you know, you can achieve the blessings that you're meant to achieve. You know, and for some of you guys, you will need to take like a time out to decide. This is Spirit saying, do not decide quickly. This is one of those you're going to need to, if this person is going to do right by you, they're going to have to prove it. Not like do it for a couple weeks and then go back on their word, or make promises that they don't plan on keeping. This is Spirit saying, you know, you need to look at their consistent behavior and see if they have changed. To see if they're just going to come right back in your life and do the exact same thing over again. Hold on one sec. Let me find my Oracle deck. Okay. I wanted to pull this one, the Goddess Within Oracle, because that's what it's seeming like Spirit is trying to do, which is to help heal you. To help heal your feminine energy if you are a masculine. Because if you hurt the feminine energy within you, your ability to receive is going to be damaged. It's when you start losing. So there's something with the feminine. Everybody has masculine and feminine within them. You know, it's just what they decide to pull on. Which card for my collective, please, Spirit? Which one? Just one. This one may take a minute. This is literally the one that was on the deck all week every time I move this card. Okay. Aniana, apply softness to yourself and those around you. True power does not feel the need to be overly defensive. Found in the earliest recorded civilizations, Aniana, daughter of the god of wisdom, is a powerful Sumerian goddess with many aspects shared with those who came after her. Married to I'm not even going to say these names. The Mesopotamian god of shepherds and fertility. She is simultaneously the goddess of war and the queen of heaven. One of the most powerful stories in her mythology is her descent to the Mesopotamian underworld, Ker, to challenge her sister's authority. Her power stands the test of time, with more modern goddesses sometimes identified as her. As a goddess of war in heaven, her association includes fertility, sex, war, justice, love, beauty, and sensuality. Softness in a harsh world does not only require an open heart, but a person who has connected deeply to their inner power. Remember, that's why you have to be separated. Within the feminine, there are many facets of energy as gleaming angles in a diamond. So while strength, boldness, wildness, and fierceness are necessary, softness is also needed to balance these qualities. Being gentle requires having sufficient inner fortitude to feel secure enough to let down one's guard of protection. It takes the immense bravery just as much as it would take to walk onto a battlefield, hands in the air with your weapon at your feet. Becoming hardened, aggressively defensive, and uncompromisingly defiant can come easier in a painful world that a softened touch, easier than a softened touch. A gentle power emerges from unwillingness to indulge in petty games and unclear boundaries. Instead, you feel powerful enough that you are not easily swayed. You know that humans contain dark and light and walk a challenging path in a complex and nuanced world. So instead of a snap reaction, you pull up the reserve of your compassion and clearly state your unwillingness to be part of the cycle because you understand that hurting people is what hurt people do. The smallest dog barks the loudest because it feels the need to be protected. A large dog can afford to be gentle because it does not fear being powerless. The stronger you become within yourself and in your understanding of why people act out, the greater aligned you will be with the qualities of a large dog, knowing you have a reserve of power and fierceness to call on when needed. It will not be required when you no longer feel threatened. Okay. So, Spirit saying, take the higher road. Realize that hurt people. They hurt you for a reason. They hurt you so that you could go through these tests, so that you could heal, so that you can get where you needed to be on your path. Like the people that come in and they hurt you the most aren't actually horrible people. They are actually there to be a catalyst for your growth. We need to remember that a lot of times we place blame on those around us, but we also forget to give the gratitude for that pain that we receive from those because, it hurts. It sounds crazy to give thanks for the pain that we receive, but we need to remember that sometimes if we are stubborn because we are so defensive and we are so hard-headed because we're so in our masculine energy, that Spirit literally has to make something so uncomfortable so that we will move to a position that is better for us in the long run. And we sometimes forget that. We forget that sometimes there's beauty in the breaking. Sometimes the people had to come in and hurt us, because if they didn't, we would be stuck in that stagnant energy for a really long time because it was what? Comfortable? It's very easy to stay in something that is comfortable. But when things start getting hard, that's when we are more apt to move, more apt to step out, more apt to step into our masculine energy and do what we gotta do. But we must find that balance. You know, even the justice scales, there has to be a balance, or your whole world is out of whack. And it's not saying you have to find a balance in between your masculine if you are a twin flame. You have to find the balance in between you. Okay? When you find the balance in between you, remember your twin flame will always, what? Follow. Like they're going to follow. That doesn't mean that they're going to do it the way that you do it. They're not going to necessarily believe the way that you do it. Some of the twin flames won't even believe that they're your twin flame. But the healing is still going to come. All right? Some twin flames don't believe the same thing that you do. You know, they're not meant to be exactly like you. They are meant to go through the same tests and same trials, because with spooky action at a distance, Einstein proves that when one particle goes through one thing, no matter where the other particle is in the world, no matter whether they're connected or they're not, they're going to go through the same thing at a different time. Because you guys are meant to go through these challenges and to overcome. If you have, if you have the ability to do them together, that's amazing. But a lot of times, some people have to learn the hard way. And if it's not you, if you will just take the lesson and learn it, it could be your person. Okay, sorry. I can't stop yawning. I'm just really tired. Maybe you guys are too. But if it's not you, it could be your person that has to learn the lesson. Like your person can be stubborn. Because don't forget that you're masculine. Most of the time, masculines sit in the energy of divine feminine, of the feminine energy. Because we, most of the time, have taken most of the masculine energy. Because usually the divine feminine goes through some hard stuff. And that's what makes her strong. And that's what helps grow the divine masculine energy in the feminine. You know, that's why you usually see the females who have went through a hard life, they're usually more defensive until they hit that tower moment when they learn that, yes, being defensive, being the goddess of war is amazing, and it is a very big, good strength. But so is being able to sit in your feminine and to be loving and to be nurturing. And so this is also a lesson not only for your person, but also for you to make sure that you are not forgetting about the feminine within you. Don't forget to love and nurture the feminine within you. Because even though you a lot of times are forced to stand in the masculine energy, we all know that's not where divine feminine actually wants to be. She wants to be in her feminine. God's saying, don't close off your heart. Don't go so far the opposite way that the piper gets paid through you. Because remember, if you're still connected, love can only be felt when it's mutual, when it's equally yoked, when it's a constant stream of give and take. It's not one person taking, it's not one person giving, it's not one person giving and then the other person giving, or both people taking. It has to be an equal balance of give and take, or any relationship that you are in is going to end. If one person is giving too much and the other person is not giving, that's when you will get to see the test of their heart. If you give and give and give, what happens when it's time for them to give? Will they pass the test? Will they give to you equally, or will they not? For some of you, this test is coming up for you. Have they held compassion? Have they held space for you? Are you going to do the same for them? Or since if they're suffering, did they give to you? Are you going to give to them? Now, are you going to, if they went the opposite way, are you going to match? These are the big decisions that you must decide on now, or when they come up, decide what it is that you want to take away from this situation. Because remember, everything it's not about them, it's about you. Someone had posted up something once about you aren't the center of the world. You know, the world doesn't revolve around you. But you have to remember, your world does revolve around you. As within, so without. As above, so below. As below, as above. What's inside of you? You. What's inside of you is literally going to be what revolves around you. You are literally the center of your universe. So make sure to have God in there somewhere. Because if you don't put God in there and you fill it with other things, what revolves around you because of what's inside of you is not going to be pretty. You want to make sure that you have God inside of you so that God can bless you around you. If you don't have God within there, He can't bless you. Just like He doesn't hear the prayers of the unsaved. He hears the prayers and the pleas of those who have called upon Him, that believe in Him, not ones that mock Him or defy Him or, put other things above Him. He is there to help His children. And we start that relationship. God wants the relationship with you, but He won't force you. That's why God leaves you alone until you call upon Him. He lets you come to Him. He doesn't force Himself upon you, but He's there if you want Him. But He wants a relationship with you, not just a religion. He wants a relationship. Okay? Going to church on Sunday means nothing if you live like you're in hell the rest of the week. Because that's just you and your ego trying to show the world that you're good enough by going to church on Sunday, while really what's behind the scenes is not so good. Because remember, as within, so without. Okay, that's what I have for you. So just find that love, find that compassion, find that understanding, find that grace. Pull that from God, especially when you feel like you don't want to have it for this person. Divine Feminine. You're Divine Feminine for a reason. You know how strong you are. You know how strong in your masculine you can be. Now show the world the feminine that you have in you. Show the world how strong your feminine is. And love and nurture and teach and grow from what you hold within inside of you. Don't let it get hardened. Let it out. Till next time, as always, stay weird.